Hello all, and Happy New Year. Earlier this week, I laid out how the BBC is working on behalf of the US and UK military-industrial complex. Earlier this morning, I found an example too perfect to not share. One of the first things I check when I wake up in the morning is the BBC News website. Today there were at least 3 headlines I could say something about, but one stands out. This tells me that China has built its second aircraft carrier. It's important to remember that these headlines aren't necessarily built to be clicked on. They're built to be scanned. As much as they would like everyone to read all the articles, the BBC can safely assume that the majority of the people reading this page will not click through. This is especially true on a hungover New Year's morning. This headline is designed to make you think that the world is a much more dangerous place than it actually is. You may think things like, wow, China has 2 aircraft carriers. Or, China has world-class military technology now. And, I hope our militaries are doing enough to counter this new threat. You don't actually have to think of these ideas consciously. They've been placed in your head subconsciously by headlines like this one. If you actually click on the headline, you quickly realize that it's misleading. The article headline is actually different from the homepage headline. The Chinese government has announced that work has started, not that a second carrier has been built. These headlines may technically provide the same information, but I think you'll agree that the homepage implies something that just isn't true. China does not have 2 aircraft carriers. In fact, though the article won't tell you this, it's kind of an open question whether China has any functional aircraft carriers at all. The first carrier was purchased unfinished from the Ukrainians in 1998. It was finally commissioned in 2012 after 14 years of development and study. Testing continues, and the real capabilities of China's only aircraft carrier remain in doubt, including whether or not it can actually launch and land planes without killing the pilots. Intentionally or not, the BBC is acting in service to the arms industry, Western and Chinese, by making us think that the Chinese military is much stronger than it actually is. The New York Times, another military-industrial complex newsletter, reported on the Chinese government announcement as well, but they did it with an accurate headline, and it's nowhere on their homepage. The Chinese military is one of the top 6 things the BBC wants you to start your year worrying about, which goes to show, once again, that the BBC is full of it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And if you'd like to help me make more videos like this one, please click on the Patreon link here to find out how.